everyone. So second video review for this week is for True Karma by Klyne. If you want to check out my Goodreads review, I did just post that the other day. So if you're on YouTube, there's a link in the description below, and if you are on Facebook or on my blog, then there is a link within the post. And this is the video review. So True Karma by Klyne was very sweet and very humbling and gave me a lot to think about. Juno is one of the main characters. There's the two, you've got Juno and Amelia, and Juno kind of finds herself attracted to this woman who she's seen out walking a little dog, and fate presents this opportunity for Juno to get to know more about this woman, but when she does, she sort of finds that things aren't quite as they seemed. Amelia is a little bit socially awkward. She's definitely a self-confirmed loner, even though I think she just doesn't want to be, but she just accepts that she is. And she finds herself in company of this young woman who helped her when she found herself in this difficult situation. So as Juno gets to know more about Amelia, she sort of hopes there'll be a chance for them to be more than just friends, which is going lovely until Amelia's actions really threaten everything. So it was really intense, really dramatic story, and I absolutely adored it. Every new release that Karen brings is fresh, it's realistic and imaginative. Every time there's a new story from Karen, I'm completely blown away and surprised by where she's got it from and how she's developed it and what it's about. It's just never what I expect, and I always get a brilliant thrill and a brilliant surprise. But I love her imagination, it's brilliant. And what I love most about True Karma was just how down to earth Juno was. Given Juno's status in the world, you would expect her to be a little bit more self-assured and a little bit more confident, and she is pretty confident, but you can see those insecurities sitting behind her, and she's just so down to earth. It's like she's aware of her status, but she just doesn't care about it. I think that's absolutely brilliant. And she just wanted a simple, normal life like the rest of us. She wasn't really bothered about anybody knowing who she was. She didn't want that fame that would surround it, and she certainly didn't brag about it. And the way she handled Amelia's awkwardness was exceptional. Like most people, you know, would just dismiss someone, and rather than just dismissing Amelia's sort of closed off nature as rude, which is definitely how a lot of people do interpret people who are quiet or lonely, you know, not necessarily as rude, but they just sort of, they take a step back and they don't try to find out about people. Whereas Juno was like, I'm gonna find out about this woman, she's making it hard work, but I'm gonna try. And he loved that about her. She was you know, resilient to sort of back down, and I loved it. She really tried to bring Amelia out of her shell, and I really thank her for it, because if she hadn't tried, we wouldn't know Amelia at all, because she'd just be this lady who walked a dog, and then she would have gone back into her little apartment and we never would have seen her again. So, you know, she got to know Amelia, but we also did too, so that was great as a result. However, I would say with this story, as much as I love Juno, it was really Amelia I could relate to. Juno, so outgoing, full of life, even though she was down to earth, she still had that spark, that magic of like a really captivating person that really draws you out of your shell, even though sometimes you try to resist such things. And I completely understood Amelia's wariness of such life, but also her curiosity, because I think I do the same. If there's really outgoing people, I'm really curious as to why they're so outgoing, and I love that they're so outgoing and want to do something, but I don't always want to do it because I'm frightened of it or something. And I was like, yeah, Amelia's just, she's definitely relatable in that sense. Like, she's got all that hesitance because things upset balances if you mess with things, and if things are how you're used to them. I completely understood. She just had her ways, and it was invigorating to experience like all the emotions that Amelia went through and the situations she had to overcome. And some of them, like, I really admired her, because I was like, you're braver than me, I wouldn't have done that. And you know, there were even ones that really, really shocked me. I couldn't believe she'd actually done them. I just thought, no, she won't do this. I thought there's going to be like a twist, or Juno's going to have to do something. But no, it was all on Amelia. She was really, you know, making waves in this, and she always surprised me every time. There were times that I just couldn't imagine her doing what she was doing, and she was doing it. She was definitely doing it, and it was just lovely. It was just lovely to see someone really come to life like that, and it was exciting. I enjoyed experiencing all Juno was with Amelia. It was brilliant. Like, everything was brilliant, and the hesitant moments between them were so cute, but they were really intense, and those really intense moments, like the overall tension of the story, you know, especially when Amelia started causing issues for them, there were more hesitant moments, and it just really added to the drama behind everything going on. So I hope this isn't the last that we're going to see of Juno and Amelia, because they've had this really intense start to their relationship, and I'm excited to see how not only they develop as characters now, but also like what their future holds for them and their relationship, and just where it's going to go. I just can't recommend the story enough, and I'm just excited to see what Karen's going to write next, really. Everything surprises me, everything's brilliant, and I can't wait to see what will come in future, not only for these characters but just from Karen. So I really enjoyed the book. It's definitely one of my favourites, I think, of Karen's, because it was just so clever, the plot and the way it came together, and the characters were amazing. I loved them. So I'll pop a link in the description so you can go and grab a copy of True Karma by Karen Klyne, which I really hope you will. If you've read True Karma by Karen Klyne, I'd really love to hear what you thought of it, so please comment below, please get involved. And if you haven't read it yet, but it's on your to be read list, or you're planning to read it, or you've just watched this and you're thinking, I'm really interested in that book and I really want to know what it's about, so I'm definitely going to read it, comment below, let us know, because it's always great to hear what you're reading, and if you do read it, I really hope you enjoy it. Bye!